Pet Talk Tuesday, and we're so happy to have Dr. Reed Stevens, a local vet, with us, and Karen Vizzi, who's in for Dustin Yerman, with a wonderful, wonderful disposition, great dog from the Buffalo Animal Shelter. Karen, who is this?
This is Rose.
Rose.
Rose came to us a while back. She's been with us for some time now. She's about 2 years old, but she's had kind of a rough life. She has a disposition that is just amazing. She's calm, she's loving, she's not high energy, she just wants to melt into you and just hang with her humans. We just love her. The volunteers are crazy about her, and we'd love to see her in a home with somebody that, you know, maybe has time to spend on the couch, doesn't have a busy life, wants to cuddle, maybe a senior. She might be good for a senior. We've found that she's not crazy about other dogs. She doesn't go looking for trouble. Okay. But if a dog gets in her face, she lets them know it's not okay.
Right. This would be a great animal for you. And doctor, you agree? Rose is
she is the one. We see a lot of dogs, and in 15 seconds you can make a judgment on a person. In 15 seconds of meeting Rose, she's the sweetest little pit bull I've ever met.
Yeah.
She really is great.
Please.
Don't let the name pit bull scare you, people. This is a wonderful dog
than the past that she's had.
That's correct.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, doctor, we're talking about when to call 911 for your animal when it comes to the vet. And you even brought up another good point, and that is, are we going to see coronavirus with our pets?
Yeah, let's jump right on coronavirus because it's very topical, and it's the #1 call we're getting in our animal hospitals today.
Interesting.
We're getting calls. People are hearing about these cases in Hong Kong. There's a dog that's been tested positive for coronavirus. Here's the important thing. This dog was tested. Is a nasal swab, tested positive, but it's just like testing a doorknob. It doesn't mean the dog was carrying it. It means the dog was exposed to it.
Right.
And we all know that in Hong Kong and in China, we're seeing more of it than the rest of the world. Right now, this dog was not symptomatic. There is no evidence that a dog or cat or any pet has ever carried and been infected with the coronavirus. And I think it's important that everybody not panic. We've heard terrible stories coming out of China, again, where dogs are being euthanized, not always humanely, because their owners are worried about coronavirus. In this area of concern, and Karen and I were talking earlier, it's even more important that people have the loved one of a pet with them to get them through these stressful times.
Right.
If we are going to end up in homeschooling, we are going to end up fragmenting our society, that's the time when people really need pets to get them through these tough times.
Right, absolutely. So don't jump the gun on this. This is something that, again, if you have a question, and that goes back to our original topic, which is, when do you call the vet? If you have a suspicion, bring your animal into the vet. It's nice to get good news.
Exactly. So yeah, if you have a concern about the emergency status of your pet, the best thing you can do is don't go online. I mean, you certainly can, and everybody will, but call your vet.
Yeah.
The call does not cost you anything, people. All your pets, everyone out there's pets should have veterinarians, have a relationship with a veterinarian, and if you have a concern, call your vet. They'll give you advice over the phone. The last thing they want to do is come in when you're not needed to come in, but if you're concerned, we're concerned. Also, a shout out to our non-cat and dog friends. Most of those, the rabbits, especially the birds, reptiles, they are often prey species, and they are not going to show illness because they know if they show illness, that's a weakness through evolution. And so if they're showing signs of weakness, they probably really are sick, and you should definitely call your vet about that.
And that's ferrets too.
Ferrets too, yes.
We have a lot of those.
Open mouth breathing in cats. If your cat's open mouth breathing, cats don't pant like Rose might, but so when they're open mouth breathing, that's a respiratory emergency. That needs to be seen.
Okay, that's good to know. That is great to know.
One thing on coronavirus, if I can.
Yes.
Don't be confused. There are vaccines for coronavirus for dogs. That is not anything to do with the respiratory version of this. In fact, I don't even know if those two diseases are related at all. It's a GI tract. So if you see that your dog has been vaccinated for coronavirus, or you hear about a coronavirus vaccine, we actually don't vaccinate it at our hospital because we haven't found it to be a local need. So it's not the same thing at all as what you're hearing about in the news.
Okay, so there you go. And again, all you have to do is pick up the phone and call your wonderful local vet. They're on top of all of this, and they can give you the best information either over the phone or bring your animal in, because a lot of times they present with things that you're not even aware of that they're having an issue with.
Absolutely.
Because like you say, animals don't want to be seen as prey, so they're not going to tell you I got a toothache, I got an earache. but they might be, doing some interesting behaviors that are a little bit different for them. Have the vet take a look at it.
Absolutely.
Great medications out there. Karen, do we have a lot of animals like Rose waiting for people at the shelter?
We sure do, and cats as well.
Yeah.
We're coming up on kitten season, and things are going to get crazy.
What can we say? Please spay and neuter.
Absolutely.
Spay and neuter.
Spay and neuter.
Spay and neuter.
Don't say, well, my cat doesn't go out. Believe me, spay and neuter, because it's better that you have a better and a healthier animal once they are spayed and neutered. There's
They live
a lot of things
live
that just
longer.
stop. Mhm.
They live longer. They're better pets.
Yeah.
Your vet bills go down. It's the best thing to do, and you want to do it at ages around before a female dog's first heat. Your vet, check with your vet. Every species, every breed's a little different. Neutering, certainly 6, 7, 8 months of age is
Okay.
typical recommendation.
There you go. Thank you,
Thank
Dr.
you.
Stevens. Thank you, Karen.
Thank you.
Rose. She's waiting for someone with a big heart.
Go
over
pick her up.
at the
Yeah.
Buffalo Animal Shelter. Yeah, go pick her up.